take 100. I don't know how to do YouTube anymore. It's so like new to me. It's like I'm starting from square one, even though I've done this before. It feels so new. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to our channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about my nursing school journey. All right, before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment, and of course, share it with your loved ones. All right, so let's get started. Summer 2023. That's where everything started. I need a sip. So, summer 2023, I was fine, making my plans for the winter, you know, what we're gonna do. I was working in retail, and everything seemed fine, you know, but for some reason, one day, I just had this gut feeling and I was like, oh my gosh, I really wish I did nursing when I was living in Jamaica instead of the degree that I actually have, which is management studies. So I started, you know, talking about it. I was talking to my friends. I remember particularly I was speaking to one friend. We went to school together back in Jamaica, and we were talking, and I was like, honestly, I really wish I did nursing. And I was like, what if I move back to Jamaica and like live there half time, like 6 months, you know, back and forth. Like I'll just do nursing school there because one, it's cheaper, and two, I just know the system already, how to, you know, apply for school and everything that I need to do. Like it was just already in my head because I just finished university there. So I was really considering that, but of course that didn't go too far once I told my husband my plan. Of course, he was not happy about that. So I was like, all right, that's just gonna slide by. So maybe it's just a phase right now and I'm fine. I'm working this job that I've been working already for a while and I'm comfortable. I'm doing good. I'm making reasonable amount of money that, you know, for what I was doing, it's just fine. So I kind of just stopped thinking about that and I started just living life and doing what I normally do, you know, work for the summer, make plans for the winter, and it was good. It's a good life, like working half of the year and traveling and just living life for the other half. Like, why not? So anyway, I remember it was about the ending part of summer 2023, so about probably August or, you know, somewhere along there. I don't remember the exact dates, but I came home one day from work and I was the one to release the babysitter. So I started talking to her, you know, just casually. I was like asking about her family, how is her mom, how is everything going? And she said to me, oh, my mom is actually just starting nursing school. And I was like, what? That's crazy. Now, her mom is in her 40s. So that already was clicking in my head because I was like, why am I here as a young woman, you know, feeling that it's too late to start over while here's this woman in her 40s starting over, you know? And her story, her mom's story was actually so similar to mine because she was in the business field before. She also had a business degree prior to starting nursing school, you know? So it kind of really resonated with me and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I started thinking about nursing school again and the possibilities and, you know, but after a while that died down again because again, it was the end of summer and our plans for the winter were kicking in now. So I just forgot about it again. And went on. We did some traveling, you know, we went to Mexico, we went to Jamaica, we were in Florida. We also went to Thailand, which you guys got to see a little bit of us in Thailand, as well as Mexico and Jamaica. You guys would have seen all of those videos. But anyways, when we came back from Thailand in fact, it started in Thailand, like around, we had like about 2 or so days left in Thailand, and that's when I really started thinking again, and I was like, okay, vacation is coming to an end. I'm going back home. What am I gonna do? So that would have been in February 2024 that I started again thinking about nursing. So, you know, we finished our vacation, we came back home, and that's when my brain started going crazy. So anyway, fast forward, we came back, got settled in. I wasn't expected to start back working until about maybe May, end of May, June. So I still had some time because we came back in February. So February, April, May, there was still time for me to actually like start working back the job that I was doing prior. But I don't know, something kind of like just clicked in my head. I don't know what, but one day my sister, she said, she was going to speak to a career advisor, and I was like, okay. So she said, do you want to come along? And I was like, sure, I'll come along. I'm not doing anything. I'm just home. So I followed along, and I started talking to her advisor that she had an appointment with, and I started talking to her. And the lady was such a nice lady. You know, I told her I really want to, you know, have a career change. I feel like I need to do something more, like I'm not passionate. I feel like I don't know, like I just feel like I need a change. So she said to me, you know, she said like, what are you thinking? You know, what do you want to do? So I said to her, I don't know, anything, maybe something in the medical field, maybe a phlebotomist, or I don't know, what do you think? Because even though I know I wanted to do nursing, I just could not say it at the moment. So she said to me, oh, that's good. Actually, I know a couple places that, you know, they'll train you to be a CNA, and they'll also send you to nursing school. Wait, what? You mean I'm gonna get paid to be trained as a CNA, and then they're gonna pay for me to go to nursing school? Sign me up. All right, so I took on that offer, and she gave me a list of places that I could reach out to. And I reached out to 2 of the places that she gave me. One of them didn't reach out, they didn't get back to me, and then the other one got back to me, and so right away I signed up with them and I started. And that's where my journey to nursing school began. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. There was a lot of downtime, a lot of, you know, like bridges to cross, and it was just a lot. Anyway, let's get into what happened after I started working as a CNA. So, another sip, and I'll take a break. Hold on. Oops. All right, I'm back. It's a lot. All right, so where was I? So I got the job. I was being trained as a nursing assistant, because you do the nursing assistant and then you take the state exam and you become certified, which is why you have the certified nursing assistant, CNA. All right, so I started working at the facility. It was a long-term care and rehab facility. So I moved up pretty quickly. Like, it was, for me, it wasn't hard. I did what I had to do, and before you know it, I was on the floor working. So that's where I was like, what? oh my gosh, I found my passion. So I started working there and I loved the job. I absolutely loved the job. Like I felt so, I don't know, passionate. I felt like I was needed. I was a part of something great. I was helping people that needed help. And I thought to myself, hey, this is exactly what I wanted to do for so long, to make a difference. And that's where it all started. So when I got the job, it was about April, and I got in there and they were like, okay, the deadline, if you want to sign up for the nursing program, it's gonna be in, I think it was supposed to be the end of the April or May, early May or something like that. So right away, I was like on top of everything. I had to get my transcript from my school in Jamaica. I had to get a lot of sign off from the doctor, a lot of shots, just so much paperwork that I had to do. It was a lot, and learning the system too, because again, I'm new to their system here in the US. Although there's a lot of similarities back in Jamaica, I was just, I wasn't familiar with the system here. So it was a learning process for me. But nonetheless, I got through. I did the entrance exam, which was, by the way, very hard. I'm from an English, so for the entrance exam, I had to do math and English. And honestly, I'm from an English speaking country. I've taken several English courses all the way from primary, high school, university. I've done them all. And when I tell you that English test was so hard, I was like, I came out of the exam and I was like, I texted my husband and I was like, babe, I don't think I passed. And then a couple hours later, I checked and of course I passed. And I was like, whoa, oh my God, I got into nursing school. I was so excited. But yeah, so I was excited for that. I got in and I could continue on to my journey of becoming a nurse. So yeah, so I started back to the facility now. So again, the deal was I was gonna have them pay for me to go to nursing school, but having worked there for it would have been a couple months by then, I quickly realized that I don't think this deal is going to work for me because reasons that I'm not gonna get into right now. But it wasn't working out for me there. I love the place, I'm not gonna lie. I felt comfortable there. Nurses were great. The CNAs that I worked with were great. Everything was good, but there are certain things that you consider that you just have to know that if it's not for you, it's not for you, and it wasn't for me. So I decided that I was going to quit, which I did. I reached out and I let them know, hey, it's not gonna work out for me, and grateful for the opportunity, blah, 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 moving on. All right, so I left that job and I was out of a job for like a little while, but I was still busy, getting ready for school coming up in August, so I had things to do. Anyway, I got another job and I was doing home health aid. I was a home health aide. So again, I was back in the, the environment. I love it. I'm doing it. So yeah, I started doing that, and then fast forward, I started nursing school. About a month or two into nursing school, I had to quit my job because it was just too much to deal with. And I was like, there is no way that I can go to nursing school and work a full-time job. So I stopped that job as well and just dedicated my time to nursing school, because that was my main goal, is to become a nurse. Because as a CNA, I enjoyed doing the CNA job, to be honest, even though it was for such a short period. It taught me a lot. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity that I got to explore and just be a CNA. But I knew as well that this wasn't something that I wanted to do for a long time, because it's a lot of work, and for the pay that you get, for me, it's just not really worth it, you know, especially as a new CNA, because if you have more experience, you get more pay. And I was new, so I was really getting like, all right. So, started nursing school full time, not working, just cranking the books and whatever not. My experience throughout nursing school is gonna be a whole nother video. This video is solely to tell you about how I started this journey. So, another step. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started nursing school, and boy, can I tell you, I have so much to say about my experience going to nursing school. But again, that's for another video. But really, the reason why I started this video today is I woke up this morning and I was reflecting on, I got an email. So I woke up this morning and I got an email for me to sign my first contract as a nurse. And I honestly was brought to tears because, you know, I started reflecting on my journey and how I got to where I am right now. And I was like, boy, this was not an easy journey, but I'm so grateful to be where I am right now. And I said, you know what? I always said, once I get through this, I do want to share my experience to encourage people out there that it's never too late to start something that you really believe that that's what you want to do. It's never too late. And as I said, my journey started a couple years prior to when I actually started nursing school. And, you know, for me, I think that the universe aligns things in a way for you to be like, hey, this is something that I actually should be doing. Because like I said, I had the bug in my head, and I heard the babysitter talking about her mom started nursing school at 40. And then this lady at the career advisor telling me that, oh, there's this opportunity. So it's like everything kind of just rolled into place for me, and it was just being repeated over and over, which was for me a sign, because I do believe in the universe putting you in places that you need to be when you should be there. So yeah, again, I have a lot to tell you guys about my nursing school journey. I'm not like this big, smart, like girl that got it all together, but I have some things together, and whatever I have, I would like to share it with someone out there that's going through the same thing, trying to find what they want to do. And I'm just here to give you motivation to say you can do it, because I did it, and if I did it, why can't you do it, you know? And again, that same thing that I just said it brought me through nursing school. You know, every time I feel like I can't do it, I look back and I'm like, well, if they did it, then I can do it. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? I'm not dumb. I can do it, you know? And also, there's just so much tips that I have to share with you guys for anyone that's thinking of starting nursing school or starting something. It doesn't even have to be nursing, you know, but I have a lot of life tips that got me through this, and I would love to share them with you guys. So that's it for today. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and again, as I said, lots more to come. So hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment below if you want to see more nursing content, because I have so much to share. All right, guys, that's it for today. It was nice talking with you guys, and I'll be back for more.